The latest Hollywood drama, hookups, deals, and scandal. Radio Paparazzi on Sunny 101.5.
All right, if you're following us on Facebook, you will see that we are video streaming live. If you pull out your phone, you go to our Facebook page, you'll be able to see behind the scenes and all of our lovely faces. Marco's here in the studio.
I don't know how lovely. I was just sitting
it's
here
so
going,
funny.
gosh, like my hair feels terrible.
It's
You
so
see me,
funny
like,
you said that.
crimping. I'm like, ugh.
Because I almost switched to the camera for Tracy, and she's fluffing with her hair and all that. And I'm like,
no, radio. We're not used to having to
No.
Well,
look
I,
nice. In
I
the
have a
morning,
lovely
and
face, so you
I
can.
haven't-
Oh, that's true.
You can just stare at Caleb
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
whole time,
Here,
will you?
Just put the
Yeah.
camera on me,
it's on you now.
and you can stare at my lovely face
Yeah, okay.
on
I
the
love
live
it.
Facebook
We're
page.
done now.
All right, here's Tracy with your Hollywood update.
Well, 2 months after Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, were found dead in their Santa Fe home, we now have the official autopsy results, and they are exactly as suspected. Hackman, who was 95, died of cardiovascular disease with Alzheimer's listed as a contributing factor. His wife, Betsy, was just 63 and died from hantavirus pulmonary syndrome. It's a rare disease linked to rodent droppings. Investigators believe Betsy may have passed away about a week before Gene, and heartbreakingly, because of his advanced Alzheimer's, he may not have even understood that she was gone. Wow. Well, in other news, things just got awkward in Taylor Swift's inner circle. Travis Kelce has unfollowed Ryan Reynolds on Instagram, and fans are spiraling. Now, it all comes after some behind-the-scenes tension involving Ryan's wife, Blake Lively, and her legal battle with It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni. Blake allegedly dragged Taylor's name into the drama, and then sources say Swift felt really hurt and even used. Blake and Taylor seem to have patched things up, but it seems Kelce didn't take it lightly. So Reynolds still follows Kelce, but this unfollow just has everybody all going, wait, have the friendship lines been redrawn here?
Is there somebody that like has a job that pays attention to who unfollows who? Because how would you ever know? Like, Tracy, if you're following somebody on Instagram and decide to unfollow them, like, I would never know.
I would never know. That is something I don't pay attention to at all, who's following me or unfollowing me. But I do notice with my girls, it's something they notice.
They notice when somebody
like somebody unfollows,
them?
then follows them again, or unfollows. Like, I think it's a bigger thing
Like,
that we don't pay attention to.
Are they, like, paying attention to their count of how many people are following?
I don't know how or why.
Yeah.
But
hey, maybe, I don't know.
But I think what we're talking about here, though, is like the paparazzi folks watch this very closely because they're trying to come up with stories, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And so that's a story. Anytime somebody unfollows somebody. So maybe it's their job.
What a
they're
job
getting
that would be.
paid to sit there and try to figure out who's unfollowed who.
What a terrible job.
It would be awful. Yeah, thank
Wouldn't want
you
that
very
job
much.
at all.
Well, we told you earlier this month that during some of the viewings of a Minecraft movie, fans were really getting rambunctious to the point of police being called.
Yeah, this is the scene from the movie where everybody's freaking out right
You want me
here.
to fight the chicken?
Chicken jockey.
And then the crowd goes wild after that.
There's this saying, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm sure you guys have heard that.
Yep.
Well, Warner Brothers announced yesterday there's going to be a special block party edition screening of the hit film this Friday. The screenings are actually going to encourage fans to sing along and get a little crazy during those favorite moments. So if you know the moments, you know the lines, you love the songs, it's time to cut loose at the block party edition. Again, that's Friday. You can experience a Minecraft movie in a whole new way.
Why do I get the feeling that the cleanup crew at the theater's not going to be happy about that,
They're not going to be
Popcorn everywhere.
They're not going to be too
Exactly.
excited about that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we told you earlier No, that was the last script, Tracy. You need to go down. You need
It's all right.
to cycle
Hey,
down.
we could talk about Minecraft again if you want. I like that story.
Shabuzi, I like this story, is hitting the road this fall. He just announced the Great American Roadshow Tour kicking off September 22nd in Indianapolis. The tour follows the release of the full edition of his album, and he's bringing his energy to cities like Detroit, Philly, Virginia Beach, Nashville, New Orleans, Houston, and more. He wraps up October in the House of Blues in Orlando. Pre-sale starts this week, actually this morning at 10. General tickets go on sale Friday at 10. And for more, you can go to AmericanDogwood.com.
And didn't you say before he opens a tour in Indy?
He does.
How cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, it'd be a show I'd like to go to.
Yeah, me too.
I like his music.
Super upbeat. Well, you can have more celebrity updates every hour on the 20s during our show. And if you miss us, you can catch up anytime on the Caleb and Tracy podcast at sunny1015.com.
That's only if you miss us.
Yeah, we want you to be here all the time.
And if you want to see our lovely faces, see it on the live Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
All right, it's time for the celebrity birthday game. We got some celebrities who have birthdays today. We're trying to guess how old they are without going over. And Marco won last hour.
He did.
I did.
You got two out of
two out of three. Look at me.
All right, Uma Thurman.
Ooh.
All right, Uma Thurman is, if I close my eyes tight enough, the number will come to me.
You are the great Caleb.
The number 56 is coming to my mind.
Ooh, that's a good guess, I bet. I'll say she's 54.
She's 55.
Ooh.
Nice job, Marco.
See the misery he's going through right now.
That one hurt.
It's all right. You could still get the next two, and I could lose.
Listen to this guy. Anytime he's winning, he has this grace about it. It's all right. It's all right, Kate.
Yeah, it's just a
You
game.
just have this nice, friendly way about you, Marco.
Well, hold that thought.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
All right.
When you're losing, it is not just a game.
Hear me roar. The thought of busting Batman makes me feel all dirty.
Michelle is she is 64.
I'll say 61.
67.
Ooh.
All right. It's getting interesting.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
1-1.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
And whether any of you or anyone else knows it, I know I need this. This amendment is that cure.
I need this to win, so.
That is a real actor right there, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very good.
That is a real actor. He is. Marco, you go first.
Okay. I'll say 72.
That almost
Really?
seems wrong.
72.
Well, he's up there.
Sure. I'll go 65.
68.
Yeah.
Ah, see? I gifted you that one.
Have you heard how his tone is changing a little bit? It's no longer just a game. It's just a game. You're doing all right, Caleb.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
So you won one game.